Hello? I...
Success! She lives!
Oh, it's good. Mm-hmm.
I just put it to my head, pull the trigger. No chickening out.
What now?
No, I can't.
Pretty new car.
Meanwhile, someone pushes the fuck out.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered. We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai. Iwa Todai.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
Bye, Flamon. Bye, Flamon.
Just doing Flamon stuff. Fluttering around, being a butterfly.
Dead body's cool. Something about the atmosphere seems odd. Oh well, let me get my headphones. Coffins? Cool.
This place is messed up, but these jams are so great.
I will burn my bread.
Mm-hmm. What is all that shaking?
It looks like there's a thunderstorm alert.
Great.
Welcome. You're late. I've been waiting a long time. If you want to proceed, then please sign.
Hey, like, I know
here.
you just got here,
It's
but
a
can you sign this
contract.
contract?
There's no need to
Don't
be
read
scared.
it. Just sign.
It only binds you to accept
Would I lie to
full
you?
responsibility for your actions.
Yeah, sure. He wouldn't listen in the first place. He just, okay.
If I sign this, can I go upstairs and go to bed?
Really want to go upstairs and go to bed.
Oh, silly names this time.
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing
Tabitha.
won't make it go away.
Because you got a pointy thing on a stick.
Or what sticks you stab with?
So it begins.
Who's there? How can you be... But it's... Don't tell me. Wait. The light. I didn't think you'd arrive.
It's time for bed.
My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. Who's she? She's a transfer student.
I don't know why everyone's so crazy about what time it is.
She'll eventually be moved to a room in the normal dorm. Is it okay for her to be here? I guess we'll see.
So, this dorm has mood lighting, I see.
She'll be a junior this spring.
I mean,
just like
that's
you.
kind of neat, I guess.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
Well, it's
Why do you have
obviously
a
not.
gun?
It's obviously not nice to meet her. So.
Why do you have a gun?
Huh? Well, it's sorta like a hobby. Well, not a hobby, but... You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense. It's not a real
Do you
gun,
guys-
of course.
See the sort of like white lines whenever they like change their face or anything?
Mhm.
It's getting late. You'll find your room on the 3rd floor. Your thing should already be there. I suggest you tuck in for the night.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Having a fake
This is
gun
it.
for protection
Pretty
sounds
easy to
way more
remember,
dangerous
huh?
than having a real
Since
one.
It's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
Okay, so now they're like more aggressive because you have a weapon, except your weapon doesn't work. I don't think either of these matter.
I signed a contract.
Huh? What's this about a contract?
It says something about me dying at the end of the year. Did you sign something like that too? Please tell me you signed that one.
Was everything okay?
Yeah, it's totally great. I had all my music on, there's some corpses and some coffins, just whatever.
I see. Never
Yeah.
mind. Well, I better get going. You sure you still have other questions?
Nothing
But
bad
I'll save
ever
them for
happens
later,
to
okay?
transfer
Good
students.
night.
Never ever. Being a transfer student is the most boring occupation.
Practically a full-time job being a transfer student.
Mhm. It's amazing. You're tired and you don't even have a cat.
Who's gonna tell you to go to bed?
Apparently the TV. The calendar's cool, so you can look at the calendar all you want.
It's Yukari. Are you awake? Good morning. Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
Mhm. I'd like to not go with you.
Oh, are you sure? But you don't want to risk being late the first
I'll be
day.
okay.
Come on, hurry and get ready.
I want to check out those coffins I saw last night.
Yeah, that's totally
We have
sweet.
to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This
Very
is my
sure, if
favorite
it means
part,
that you're in
when it
Baltimore.
feels like you're gliding over the sea. Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island?
Bitch, why give me the
It's a man-made
choice?
island. They built our school right in the middle.
Oh, so
look,
you just
can
asked
see
out of
that?
courtesy, I guess.
Morning.
Mm-hmm.
Morning. Well, here we
PSP
are.
hardware.
Welcome to Gekukan High.
And for the
You're gonna
3Ds.
love it here. You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left, and that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Just get her out of here.
Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone
No
what
further
you saw,
questions. Talk to her as
okay?
little as
See
possible.
you later.
Hey, everyone!
All these characters with actual faces are probably not important at all. In fact, I'm probably most interested in the characters without faces. How did they get like that?
Where do their faces go? Did they ever have them to begin with?
Are they just born that way? Are they like the X-Men? Faculty. That's not a Kabuto. That's not even an Oma Star.
Fucking baby. Can you date him?
Oh, are you the new student? 11th grade, correct? Wow.
Why?
You lived in a lot of different places. Let's
I don't know.
In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this before. I'm Miss Toriyumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Just do whatever sounds fun, I think. Oh yes.
Just nice to meet you.
Such enthusiasm. We could use more go-getters like you.
I don't think that she has a social link on this path. which is a bit of a shame.
Here comes the rain.
Gotta love that rain.
Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year,
So if power goes out, you guys will know why.
remember the proverb.
Godzilla?
Job's worth doing,
Yes.
worth
Oh.
doing well. When applied to student life, this means
I heard we got a transfer student. Yep, I've seen her too. She came to school with Yukari.
I hear talking. I believe it's
I
someone.
don't even remember the principal having a face.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
He has such round cheeks.
I don't think the history teacher had a face either in FES.
I don't know if any of the teachers did in FES. Aside from your homeroom teacher, of course.
Maybe he just had a unique model because of the silly helmet. What'd you say? Oh, you're probably talking to someone else.
Mhm. Whoa. Well, my flower's slickery.
That's what you really wanted.
Sup, dude?
Perhaps I'll just go
You
move my
look like
phone
a
over
deer
to
in
a...
headlights.
No, not to a pug. What'd you say? Well, no. It's just that if the power goes off, then I'm gonna be shit out of luck.
Unless you use the power of phone.
We only have flow.
Oh my god, his entire hat blinks. Well, not the... like the brim area where his hat is. It blinks. New class, who this?
Who dis?
Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
Well, he probably wouldn't hit on Yukari because she's a bitch. It was a surprise because I never wanted to see you again.
You too?
Hello? Did you forget I'm in... By the way, do you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning. A couple of cuties like you walking side by side.
There's only like 4 classrooms per grade. It's not that unlikely.
Could you just cut it out? I hate dealing with rumors like that. I mean, I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that? Well, I've got to go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny. You got that, Junpei?
What are the clubs for girls?
What is she, your nanny?
Is there Stabby Club? That would come in most useful.
You know, in retrospect, it actually is kind of funny that Yutari got on Junpei's case for hitting on you when you're literally like, it can't happen. He has 0 interest. He literally was just being a nice guy.
If we wanted him to hit on us, we couldn't.
Tennis seems more appropriate because it's more based around swinging things at other things. Library or what?
Nurse's aid.
Well, just to clear something
Do nurse's aid, because that's going to be very helpful in your future. You like rushes to the hospital? It's alright! I'm a nurse's aide.
If you ever have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it.
The time has come.
Thanks. No.
Minako will remember that, no?
No problem. My door's always open, so to speak.
Just thanks, I guess. You're kidding, right? Just seems like really rude.
Oh, check out the jocks on the run.
Wait, I could bench press you.
My door's always open, except when it's not. When it's
Did
not,
anyone tell you about the
don't go
school
in.
clubs yet? Girls can join too, so why not do it if you're interested? You'd be joining as a new member, though, so...
Yeah, it would be great if we could see the jocks running in 3D animation, but you just have to tell us it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back.
You should probably go to bed. What are you, my cat? What? You heard me.
It's a very common idiom by 2017.
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
What?
Are you eating something?
Oh, okay.
I know.
Philly cheesesteak. Dear God.
Oh, I want
That's incredible.
Yep.
Just
People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind.
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
he's not in track.
He's supposed to be boxing.
Well, I mean, it kind of is a game, but...
Actually, just open up your whole universe here. It's a series of games.
Then no one really cares about what happened in the first two. That's when it's fun to just mention it.
Like what being a man is.
Mm-hmm. Charm.
Oh, she's back.
So, this is our new guest. Good evening.
Mm-hmm. So anything fun with you, Gina? Well?
What'd you say?
Anything fun with you?
I'm just trying to get on this deer right now.
Dear.
A lot harder when you don't just fly on top of it.
Which deer is it?
It's over by... There's like an area right in between Kakariko Village and Mount Lanayru where there's a whole bunch of them.
Okay, so it's not the glowy deer?
No.
Okay.
Well, I have gotten on the glowing deer before.
I tried to get on the glowy deer like when I first found it near the beginning of the game, but it didn't work out.
Actually, when I first saw it, my first instinct was to kill it to see what kind of stuff it dropped.
And then it just goes away.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it doesn't help that it's surrounded by bloopies, which are literally, you're supposed to shoot it so that it drops money. They kind of train you to shoot blue glowy animals.
Right, how was I supposed to know?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's weird.
Hmm?
In the middle of playing Fire Emblem Heroes, and I was like, there's an update! Well...
In the middle of the night? Or day?
Whatever it is.
Most suspicious.
It's 4.65 MB. But why? At some point I should probably look into another horse person for my horse emblem team. Right now I have 2 Xanders. Granted, one is in a bunny suit and has a giant carrot, but... I guess it would be a good idea to have some character variety though.
Right. Though a team with all Xanders could be effective.
Yes. There's no denying that.
He has to say good evening.
He's like really into saying good evening.
I'm the chairman of the
He's been saying it for a while.
Yakutski. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Nothing really stands out. What about you, Gina?
I saw something odd.
You saw something strange. Like
Hey, there's this crazy thing where like
you were probably just tired.
this one lady with a gun keeps following me around.
Bad for your complexion, you know.
Could you maybe do something about that? I don't feel safe as one of your students.
Do you have another question?
Like a gun in her hand.
No, it's just the same question. Just say no to get out of it.
Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now,
I want to deal with all these questions, man.
You must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed.
I wonder if you keep doing the same one, if I had anything different.
As they say,
the floor is what got
catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
That might make some sense considering we're done with Origin. I don't remember if you got that far or not, though. Well, you should go ahead and do that, I think.
For the 20th time. 28 times, alright.
Working hard? So, how's she doing?
She went to bed a little
Let's just round it up to 20.
She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
This sucks.
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Yeah. Nanjo brand electronics suck. No one talks about them anymore.
What's happening to me?
They gave this guy a face so that he could have stuff happen to him. That's it. He doesn't even have a name. He just has to deal with this crap.
Just a man listening to the radio.
She's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential. Although she must. If she didn't, they would have prayed.
Yes, making sure that people retain their human form is why we have these spy cameras in children's rooms.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more
That makes
days.
sense, right?
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on her like this.
I wonder if it records your time with Shinji.
Oh dear.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place. Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in
It's doing
return.
cool Velvet Room stuff.
That you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Is this a dream?
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the
Because this is the dream, it's kind of a sucky one. Not
I mean,
flying.
normally there's like dragons in my dreams. Now it's just an old dude.
You will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this. There is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps. Till we meet again.
Great, now I gotta get a keychain. You felt like you had a strange dream. You're not really sure if you did. Could have been a fairly average dream. You're just overblowing it.
There was this old guy. He had a big nose. What else happened? That's pretty much it.
Heck yeah, sleeping in class.
I know what
yeah,
you
sleeping
mean.
in class. Gotta sleep in class.
Sleep in class, still get straight A's.
Mm-hmm.
Have you come here before? A lot of Gekkokan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe too. There's also a nightclub.
I remember like first time I played Persona 3 at your place. I was just like, when can I do stuff? All you do is sit and listen to people talk.
Welcome back.
And they keep telling you about cool stuff you can do, but you don't get to do it.
Have you thought about joining a club? Yes! Cool, do that in like a week. I just want to explore and get that sweet immersion. Actually, where is the kitchen supposed to be? Behind a vending machine? Oh, right, you're delayed.
That could be it.
Over by where Mitsuru is?
Whenever it moves.
Over by the bar stools? You're tired. Take the long way. Never gets old. Not even related to him in the slightest, just said the words.
How is she?
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
Ah! What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeda, go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going! Wake up!
Yeah, you Kari. You bum.
I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now! Hurry, downstairs! We'll leave through the back door. Wait, take this, just in case. Okay, let's go. Follow me.
Why do you have this?
You know, between this and the gun, I'm starting to get very suspicious.
Alright, we should be safe now.
Starting's not the right word for it.
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry! The door's locked.
Yeah, it's probably
I think
not.
we're safe for now.
Why do I have the game moving and I was sleeping?
You're the ones that always tell me to sleep, and now you're waking me up for some
You
bullshit.
gotta be kidding me! It climbed up the wall?
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru. Wait.
There are a lot of
Something that
hiccups.
attack this place. We call them shadows.
Have
I'm
you
not
Oh,
eating
drank
anything.
some water?
To fight.
I'm drinking it now. I think that's what gave me the hiccups in the first place, though.
I can summon mine. No problem. Here goes.
Sweet, now I can kill Yukari with this. Actually, why is that her first reaction? Oh, I got a gun. Time to die.
Well, I mean, it's either that or you get stabbed like 6,000 times.
Or, you know, shoot the thing with all the swords. Unlock the demon's persona.
What on earth was that?
Is it over? It's still moving! No! Get away from me!
No, I'll never use this persona again.
Yeah, it's a saver. No, I don't. Yeah, well.
Are you okay? Come on, please! Can you hear me? Answer me!
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. A persona is a facet of your personality. You can think of it as a mask. When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord.
Now go make some friends,
Until
loser.
then, farewell.
Alright.
What's your malfunction?
Was that about mouthwash?
Talking to the dog, but the dog's not doing anything. And finally coaxed her to get up.
Didn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted.
Much convincing.
I'm sorry
A lot of
I
effort.
couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
Did I die and go to heaven? Oh, damn it, Yukari's here.
Can I go to hell?
You mean they're what and the power you use. We'll explain everything later. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past.
We are nothing alike.
But it isn't fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something.
The Dreamcast came out, that's what happened.
That's why I'm going to Gekkoukan High, and why I was there when this
Anything
happened.
else is irrelevant.
Of course, I panicked and wasn't much. I'm sorry.
1999, it was just that good.
Really? And here I am telling you all that while I was waiting, I've been hiding so many things. So, thanks for listening. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Oh, and you
Bye.
before me. A second year girls got us to bye.
Mammoths are lame. They don't even have helmets.
All they have is fur. Tusks. This could be made into a fine helmet.
Charm.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do
420.
if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that.
Of course, the adults have to come around on 420.
This is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Why are they always so loud? Are we picking one of these? Seemed like a pretty samey answer either way.
I guess just go with, excuse me?
You remember the night you had to if the street lights
Because we don't have
went
the
out,
attitude.
nothing was working. There were coffins everywhere.
Either that or you burped or something.
Excuse me, anyway, what were you saying?
Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour. A time
I thought that was just like a
between one day and the next.
promotion for a nightclub or something.
I know how you feel. Who would believe such a story? But the dark hour occurs each night, right at midnight. It'll happen tonight, and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins.
I felt like I was on a train for too damn long. I needed to get off.
But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. C's for short.
Someone said punch?
We're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the co-advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them. Unfortunately, the police can't do anything during the dark hour.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour.
Why are you so pleased cops can't show up?
To a power that enables
What have you been doing?
That's persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by persona users, which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad
Two
you're
words,
quick to
drug
understand.
market.
Well, I figure realistically 90% of what she does is abuse the fact that she can get arrested for speeding.
We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Motorcycle fun.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Wheelies all day.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. But wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
What's not good?
Well. Oh, okay. Thought you were done for.
This is how it ends! Goodbye, cruel world!
Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Is it the fuzz? What about Nana?
Hi, how are you? I'm always with you.
I thought they were gone for good.
Soon, the end will come.
Sakurai cut them for a reason.
Tell you. I wasn't expecting you to thank me, but you're welcome. That is what I'm supposed to say, right? I don't really know what this end is about either. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power, and an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about... Okay then, see you later.
Yeah, but hasn't he technically been living in your head for like ever? Something weird like that.
Thought I was gonna fall asleep in there. Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just... Never mind. Let's go. About earlier, It's not that I don't like her or anything, you know? Oh, I'm talking about Mitsuru-senpai. Why's Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh? Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's like the poster boy for sexual harassment.
What now? Oh yeah.
You know, last year he...
Yeah, it's really weird how much of a problem she has with him, honestly.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone.
Since you're talking about Mitsuru and stuff, is there anybody she just like genuinely likes? Seems to have a problem with a lot of people. Yeah.
Hey, hurry up.
Up the wazoo.
Hold your horses.
And all other crevices.
Freaking heavy.
Kara's just kind of a jerk like that.
What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remember. Hey, don't feel bad. It happens to all us Persona users. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kinda lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join? It'd be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
Huh? Yeah.
So anyway, glad to join the team. That's what I'm here for.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru
I'm
and
counting on you.
were the only Persona users we had.
Oh. Well, glad I picked it.
But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
Hmm? It's no surprise, since
Such
it
a
only
well-voiced
appears
line,
during the
too.
dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the
Oh,
shadows.
Junpei.
Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But Senpai...
Why are they
what about
surprised he
your injury?
hasn't seen it? I mean, he literally just got this power, and why would he be hanging around the school at past midnight?
Yeah, I know.
Relax.
Come
I've got
on,
your
guys.
backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Perhaps he's intentionally trying to be as foreboding sounding as possible. It's gonna take like a while, but it's gonna happen.
Like a year.
That reveals itself during the dark hour.
Maybe a little bit less than a year, but you know.
What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves? We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
What? But she's a girl.
Well, she has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like she can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
Alright, let's head inside. Are you ready?
It all feels... But hey... What's the matter?
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are
I'm glad that the PSP wasn't so weak that they couldn't render an elevator.
That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
What happens if you say I don't want to know?
Please, you must understand. It is of the
Must be made aware. I don't care, man.
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite
Let me
possibilities.
tell you anyway.
You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed.
Alright, well, it's cool if you don't want to know, but too bad.
You're going to know.
See the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear.
Couldn't I just read the instruction booklet or something?
Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure.
It's like we couldn't afford an instruction booklet in the budget.
My spare time will soon be scarce.
Too much money spent on elevators, they said.
Come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true
It's a nice elevator.
the manner in which I can best assist you.
Very nice
before
elevator.
I forget, do you recall when I mentioned another resident of this room? Tell me, when you think of this person, what do you see?
You're the one that has to deal with them, so I'll leave that up to you.
Let's go, Theo.
I see. Then let's bring
Theodore
him out for a proper introduction.
My name is Theodore, but please, feel free to call me Theo.
We're going to have our reverse harem some way or another.
As you do.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
My assistant will aid you as well. Until then, farewell.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
Huh? What door?
I don't see any door.
Have you been nodding off? You
Ripper.
seem...
Damn, Magikarp, shut up.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game. Don't worry, though. I got you covered whenever you need it, man.
Come on, let's go.
They don't see the door. Clearly, they're the crazy ones.
I mean, it's right there.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes
You have a Twitter?
Right.
Got it.
Since when? Ah.
Why is she always like that?
Well, links whenever you get the chance.
You know what? Let me check something.
Takuba has informed me about you. Would you like me? Okay, then I want you.
I summon you!
Attack again!
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
Is it this one?
Well, it literally has her name.
With a whole bunch of that fucking Shimigami Tensei one with Baldy there.
Yeah. They might have done it this last year, it's just that we weren't paying any attention to it.
Now's a good time for me to... Do you want to know? The enemies you're facing have a weakness. You struck the enemy's weak.
One more! Persona!
Attack again!
Here's our chance. Let's get him! Get back here, you son of a...
Were you able? If you didn't, would you like? Then take the enemy down.
Ha! This thing won't give up.
Can't lose to him.
A wisely chosen attack.
Awesome!
Persona!
You struck the enemy's weak
Here's a
point.
chance. Let's get him! Get back here, you son of a...
There is a... You can perform it. Then, Shadow, there may be this back. The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. You struck the enemy's weak.
Nice! I summon you!
A wisely chosen attack.
Here's a chance. Let's get him! Get back here, you son of a...
What's happening? Okay.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Okay.
Welcome back. So, how was it? I see.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power.
Ain't no thing, man.
Damn, I'm beat.
Hello, Beat. I'm Dad.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry though, you'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
What about Yaya? Hmm. Hmm? Oh, I stretched. What'd you say? Yeah. Stretch is good.
Very good.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. Hey, did you understand what she was talking about? Huh? Seriously? Man, you're smart. Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Team Boom Boom won the Mario race.
Yay. What?
For once.
It only took like 2 hours. Incredible. Oh, at least it didn't take as long as Persona 4 did.
Wait for us!
Man, would you look at that? I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Who? Us? I guess so.
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station? Are your friends gonna come along too?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly?
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Well, guess we gotta go. Sheesh, talk about putting a damper on a guy's afternoon.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
You can't fight empty-handed, Officer Kura, but these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer. But it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right.
What now? Or I could not do that and save my money, because I don't have a lot of it. What an inventive name! Foreign movies without subtitles. After you go out at night? Alright, cool. Later, losers. Gonna learn today.
So much academics.
And you barely did any academic entries by going to school. It's all from video games and movies. Clearly, this game has the best morals to teach. The first moral is don't sign any contracts, especially not ones that will tell you that you're gonna die in a year.
And especially if they're given to you by a small child.
Can't trust them. Well, that's good. Are they actually in Charlotte? Neat. No, did you see the what I said about the crime rate? Probably at some point.
It'd be nice.
I just think the average is like 30, and the crime rate there is like 50. As you do. I think it was because you stopped by to say hi, and then you were immediately quiet. And that was weird. See, what you're supposed to say when you're going to sleep is good night, not hello. Life was too good to stay up. Alright, that's good.
Estimations are about correct then. Oh,
Yeah.
Jerome, something I was gonna bring up with you. If you have any extra money lying around, getting that driving stuff out of the way would probably be a good idea.
Well, that was more or less the plan. I was gonna save up as much as possible, and when I had, like, let's say 5,000, I would probably start looking into driving stuff.
Even if
Then
it's 2/3 of us, 2/3 is acceptable.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be really interesting if you do end up getting a job and doing that course, though.
We'll never see you again.
Basically. Yeah. Which isn't great, but it'll allow for better things to come. So yeah, aiming for January, February isn't too unreasonable. As far as you can tell, anyway. Yeah. That's my guess, too. It's one of the perks of not actually living directly in the city. So I did find it funny that the 2 bad reviews for Carrie were basically, it's boring here because nothing happens, and that's literally the most interesting reason to go there.
Good!
It's one of the nicest, safest places in the whole state.
It sucks! Yo, that was insane though.
Yeah, isn't it really weird to have the second highest burglary rate in the country, and then in the same state is one of the lowest crime rates, period, in the country? Mm-hmm. So then, I guess from here on, it's just fingers crossed.
Get that money.
What'd you say, Kat? Ah, so that was just grunting and screaming, trying to move. We got a decent sushi place down here, too.
They're super expensive, but I'd love to go to a Japanese grill again.
Yeah, those are fun. I think the main problem I saw with Charlotte is that it had a really high crime rate, and its cost of living was, I think around average, maybe a little bit more. I mean, Terry is notably above average, but it's also like the safest place in the world. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the main reason that I thought that at least by the end of this month, when I should have enough to say that we should probably definitely be able to do things, that we should start looking heavily at all kinds of places in both Virginia and North Carolina. Yeah, because you're the one that's probably going to be moving the farthest.
Not even probably, most definitely. If our goals are Virginia and North Carolina.
Well, those are the goals, but that doesn't mean that's what it's actually going to end up being. I mean, there could be somewhere else that's good.
Our goal is North Carolina. We ended up in Michigan.
What, testing? Okay. So I guess most of your savings will just be going into moving rather than savings for rent and whatnot. Mm-hmm. We only need 2 of us to do that. Ideally, it'd be 3K for at least 2 out of 3 of us, and then one of us has like a job interview or something confirmed that we can go ahead and start immediately when we get there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Though,
we might just be sleeping on mattresses on the floor for a while.
Yeah, I imagine. Though I will say one thing, that since we're doing this, well, ideally we're doing this right around Christmas time, we may be able to leverage something with each of our families. I was meaning like helping with funds for moving in general. Wait, buy what? Why is that bad? If it's affordable and it works, then it's good.
Right.
Oh,
what
yes.
furniture is big enough to have rats living inside of it?
Most furniture? Beds, chairs.
Okay, things like couches and chairs we'll probably have to inspect a little bit, but things like desks and tables is whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know I have a few decent places around here, and I wouldn't be surprised if I could take pretty much everything in my room. And though my folks keep trying to sell the futon, it's not doing any good. So we might be able to just clean that up and use that as a couch at least. Yeah. Yeah, I have a recliner. I got my bed and a frame for that. I got a few bookshelves, dressers.
I think I have some shelves for my grandmother that I can bring with me.
Well, we're gonna need a lot of shelving, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Of course, we all got like our TVs and stuff. We don't really need to worry about appliances. I'm thinking at least part of our collections might be combined if our main rooms are too small. We could have it in like the middle room.
2 enemies detected. Strike first.
I mean, if that's reasonable at all, anyway.
One more. One more.
What'd you say?
Check this out. Who's the man?
That way we just have to buy at least one good case to display things. Yeah. My mom has an inn with a few furniture stores, so we might be able to get something like that.
Don't get careless.
I don't know if they're like thrift stores or anything, but at least one good thing would probably be viable, even if it was expensive.
$8 for a display case would be amazing.
Alright, we're just spending $800 for a display case for all of our figures and all of our cool stuff, and we're gonna try to be as cheap as possible on our bed and our couch and...
We are going to have our display case shipped to us from Europe.
One enemy detected. Strike first.
Of course, with the display case full, holding the display case, we'll have to buy another display case. Right? Yeah. Stabby.
2 enemies detected. Enemy is down. Keep attacking. The enemy has recovered.
Please hit!
Only one more.
Just one more!
Oh yeah, I think if we get the planning phase at least decently well, we can confirm that we have some money to get this thing going by the time that we hope for. We might be able to at least ask my folks for something, because I think that they'll be into that. And ideally, we'll all be able to ask our folks for something.
Oh, I'm sure my mom's gonna want to just throw stuff at me if I leave.
Hold it. Hell yeah.
I'm considering just letting her use my room as like an office or something.
3 enemies detected. Strike first.
Oh, maybe she does need more closet space though.
I couldn't defeat it.
One more. Last one.
What?
It's our chance for an all-out attack. Ready, Adam.
Yeah, that's my dad's room. Oops. My mom's been sleeping upstairs lately. In her room? Yep. Things happen. It's been sort of off and on.
It's probably kind of healthy that the place is big enough that they can take a little bit of a break. So hopefully things go well.
Yeah.
2 enemies detected.
Please hit.
And really, like, I swear my mom cannot hear it. You can hear my brother sometimes when we're on call, right?
Mm-hmm.
She never hears any of it. I don't get it.
It's ears. I wonder if I do get the car thing going, I might be able to set it up so I can go on that one job more often where people go all around the wherever things need to get done for IT things and they get paid real well.
That would be pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
An assault by 2 enemies. Stand strong.
Might end up out a lot, but currently, I'm still unsure about this job just because I keep running out of things to do. And if I keep running out of things to do, then that doesn't seem like a good way to stay hired if I'm not doing things because I've already done everything.
Right.
I mean, it says something about being able to do the work, which is good, but it doesn't do good when there's no work to do.
When you feel like you're wasting the company's money.
Mm-hmm. What did you say?
Only one more.
Oh yeah, I probably spent half an hour in the bathroom today.
Showing off!
1 enemy detected.
Ew! What the fuck, Uncle?
Crazy guy.
Was that the motorcycle accident? I remember that.
Mm. Well then. At the dinner table?
2 enemies detected.
Well then.
This thing won't give up.
There feels like there could have been literally anywhere else that would have been better, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
That was easy.
How much money do you have? 5,000.
How the hell are you gonna make 50,000 out of that?
Fingers crossed you run into one of those gold ones.
Do they get tired in this version?
Yeah, that's pretty much how I played FPS. I ever went to the dungeon once a month, and I went all the way to the end, and usually by like the first couple floors, they were all dying, and I was like, well, shut up, I don't care.
That was a close one.
Well, it'll be great when you get Yukari out of the team, just so that someone can hit. There you go.
Was that so hard?
It's amazing that she got so good at not hitting stuff with a bow. She got a job pretending to hit stuff with a bow.
One more. Last one. Gotta be brave.
Well, I mean... Of course, while everyone else is hurting, it's like totally easy for her to shoot herself in the face.
One enemy detected. Strike first. Who's the man?
Yeah, weapon, that's something you could sell.
Two enemies detected.
Yeah, if nothing else, there's some loot can get you there if you're a little bit short by the end of this.
You couldn't defeat it.
Yes, excellent attack.
How do you like the new me? That was easy.
Three enemies detected. They appear distressed. Take that! Defeated an enemy. Good to go. Iori has defeated an enemy. Last one.
Yeah!
One enemy detected. Strike first. Two enemies detected. Take that! Only one more. Last one. Been a little while through battle and move fast while Two distressed enemies detected. The enemy is down. Keep attacking. Take that! One more. Last one.
This thing won't give up.
Poor Shadow. As soon as you started the fight, I was scared. And it had a really good reason to be. 2 criticals back to back. Rip that shadow.
No condition to be fighting any Reapers.
Well, I mean, you could fight the Reaper, and you have 30 chances to beat him. I mean, that's what beginner mode is for, right? Man, I forgot about Mitsuru's.
The enemy is stronger than
You go first. I was saying I forgot about Mitsuru's egregious random French. Excusez-moi.
It's très bien.
Mitsuru, come on.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
You're trying a little too hard, Mitsuru. Come on.
We get it. You're rich.
Help me!
These attacks aren't working! Suna! That one just won't die.
Try attacking it. Another reason that she is not the permanent navigator.
I summon you!
Please hit!
Keep it up! Keep it up! Yeah! Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Ready at him!
Bonk it with a harp. I mean, it is a harpy, so
Pull yourself together!
makes sense to me.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack!
How the holy hell did Yukari hit so many times?
Keep it up! Please hit!
Keep it up! Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Ready at him!
They're birds!
Must have hurt.
Man, I blew it. Check this out.
I figured that Yukari just heard us talking shit. Fine, I'll hit it for once. You don't gotta make such a big deal about it.
Hang in there!
Take that!
You're better than I thought!
That one just won't die.
Please hit! Jeez, that one's fast!
Boop boop.
Not bad, huh?
Oh, I thought there she goes. You meant that the enemy died. Rip. What's a caution?
3 enemies detected. They appear distressed.
Is that something you can eat?
Maybe it's the floss that goes with the toddler's toothpaste.
Mmm.
But defeated another enemy.
Nice!
Shadow scared out of its mind.
That was a close one.
Because it's about to die! Is this what beginner mode does? It just like raises her eyes.
Beginner mode changes, makes Yukari useful.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Ready at him!
Check this out. That one just won't die.
That was a close one.
That's a rare form. Teach it a lesson. All right, continue with the investigation.
The bit of a whiplash reaction there. Advantage, and then it immediately runs away. Well, you tried. Thing had to be a little jerk.
2 enemies detected.
Please hit!
Defeated an enemy.
Who's the man?
Lena!
Pupper!
Yeah. She suddenly came running in. Doing dog stuff. Oh yeah.
Are you all right? Don't push yourself.
I feel a little tired.
Man, I feel spent.
Gotta go fast. Man, I feel spent. Yeah, jump A. No one cares. We're gonna do this whole thing. You gotta live with that.
Help me! Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Ready at him!
No!
Email? What was that about? Cool.
Are there local singles in your area?
One enemy detected.
Check this out. That one just won't die.
I can do it!
He couldn't finish it off.
I can do it! That was easy!
One enemy detected. Iori is in danger.
Damn, he couldn't finish it off.
Hang in there!
Been a little while, but I'm still battling, moving fast while you just paddling. No tangling,
One enemy remains.
Excuse me. Hold on.
Two enemies detected.
Couldn't defeat it.
Only one more.
Last one.
Please hit. Couldn't defeat it.
Not bad, huh?
Three enemies detected. Strike first. Only one more.
Last one.
Couldn't defeat it.
Everyone seek out. Everyone avoid combat at all costs.
Speak.
Two enemies detected.
Miss anything?
Last one.
Couldn't defeat it.
Well,
Two distressed enemies detected. Critical hit. The enemy is vulnerable. Coup de grace.
Here's
The
our
enemy.
chance for an all-out attack. Ready at him.
Two enemies detected. Strike first. Check this out. Iori has defeated an enemy.
Last one.
That was a close one.
By the time you get 5,000, you're gonna be so high level. Out of the way.
Is it more or less?
One enemy detected. Strike first. Check this out. Damn. I couldn't finish it off.
Please hit! I couldn't defeat it!
Check this out. Damn. I couldn't finish it off.
Please hit! This thing won't give up!
Not bad, huh?
Oh yeah, that might be a thing. Save states are great for that.
One enemy detected. Not bad, huh? Two enemies detected. Iori has defeated an enemy. One.
I couldn't defeat it!
Been a little while, but I'm still battling, moving fast while you just.
Two distressed enemies detected. Excellent attack. Get him!
Please hit! That was a close...
Battling, moving fast while
Three enemies present. Don't get careless. Excellent attack. One more! Iori has defeated an enemy. One.
I couldn't defeat it!
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're not buying them after you fuse them all, so that you have a bunch for whatchamacallums? Oh, then yeah, you kind of don't need it yet.
Good. The enemy is distracted. Three enemies detected. They appear distressed.
Please hit!
Two remain. Take that! One more.
Does CEO comment on what persona you have equipped yet? Does CEO comment on what persona you have equipped yet?
Wait, what? Right, meow?
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Mm-hmm.
One enemy.
Yeah! This thing won't give up!
Kakeba is in danger.
It's just cruel having a rare shadow right up against the wall.
Be careful. Takeba is badly injured.
I summon you! Yeah! This thing won't give up!
Check this out. Here's a chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Son of a... Junpei.
Let him say bitch.
Well, we don't want to have more than a T rating about this game where people, or teenagers, summon demons by shooting themselves in the head.
There's no way this game is rated T. To Google.
The gaggles.
Defeated an enemy. One more.
Who's the man?
One enemy detected. Strike first.
Yeah, well, but sure enough, each version is M.
Yep. Because of course it is. Holy hell.
Maybe they were trying for T, but they really couldn't swing it.
2 enemies detected.
That's every game. Every game is going to be E for everyone, and it's going to have a happy ending. Until, you know, Yoko tears it.
Hands on it. Okay, so how about this one person doesn't die? Well, what about everyone else? Well, of course they have to die.
Three enemies detected. They appear distressed. Defeated an enemy.
We just won't die.
Huh?
Defeated an enemy. One more.
What now? Heck yeah.
Three enemies present. Don't get careless. Two left. Nice. One more. Keep it up. That was easy. It must be guard. I summon you.
Check this out. Damn, I couldn't finish it off.
Why, you little... Please hit! This thing won't give up!
You must calm yourself down.
Check this out. That one just won't die.
Ha! This thing won't give up!
couldn't finish it off.
Hang in there. Persona!
Get him!
Did you actually get one?
One more! Persona!
Oh yeah.
You exploited the enemy's
Here's our
weakness.
chance for an all-out attack! Let me at 'em!
Voidness isn't quite a rare shadow, but it's still good.
Check this out.
Persona! Persona!
Persona! Damn, I couldn't finish it off.
Look out! Hang in there! OrangeKat1!
Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack!
Persona!
Attack again!
Here's a chance. Let's get him! Get back here, you son of a...
Just one more!
Take that! Not bad, huh?
Three enemies detected. They appear distressed.
I summon you!
Right now it's buffering, so I actually didn't.
Help me!
Here.
Takeba has defeated an enemy.
After so much buffering. Shit, I might not actually see it at this rate.
Yeah, it keeps stopping like every few seconds. Oh, you tried to catch a shadow really badly. It's their time. Yeah, it's live again. Just can't tell if it's gonna be good unless you start actually doing stuff. There we go. So far, so good. Sort of.
Please hit! That was a close...
Mm.
Refresh.
Gotta hit that F5. So far, just standing here in battle looks okay.
Yeah.
And then it buffers.
Yep.
Well, for right now, I guess it's not too bad. I mean, if it's gonna have internet problems, it may as well be while you're grinding. We might miss some funny things that happen, but it won't be like story stuff or anything. No, we won't actually miss it. It'll just be really, really, really delayed. What now? What's the blood and stuff on the walls and floors? Is this boring looking in FPS? I don't know, I get kind of the feeling that like someone filled a couple of Dixie cups with fake blood and just walked down the halls and just splashed it wherever.
Pretty much.
Though that could just be the randomly generated nature of the thing. Sometimes the effect works and sometimes it just looks goofy. Or maybe sometimes it looks done